Hello, 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 hello. How are we all? Sorry about the slight delay. We're just having to get a couple of things sorted, but I think we're good now. Let's make sure everybody knows. Streaming now. I am not streaming. For goodness sake. And FAS discussion, of course. And KSP discussion. Okay, we're good. Hello. Yeah, I did strumming, and then I put the A in and accidentally put it before the E, so it would have been streaming. Streaming now. Bit of old English going on. Hello to Action, to Net.YouTube, to Gameplay, Cyber Loyalist, Mo Kitsune, Night Gaming 101. Yes, hello to you all. How are we all this evening? Let's get cracking straight away because, yeah, these can tend to run over if you're not careful. Yes, so 6 more craft ready to take the challenge. We start off with the SMFL 10F Switchblade ELTP, and that comes to us from Big Boy. So I'm just going to make a quick note on the notepad of doom, just to track wins and losses and the like. Right, and without any further ado, let's get this. Oh, make sure it's quick saved, just so we can get back here quickly. Oh my god, major turning bug. Let's just get you pointing out a bit. Check that you're looking okay, you're going to be fine, you're going to be fine. Okay, quick save that once again. You can get lost. And yeah, I think we're all okay. Competition. Be Frank, hello. So Big Boy, actually, I still can't get over his name. That username. Yes. Big Boy. Becoming a bit of a veteran of this channel now. That's certainly some interesting craft to bring about that. This single engine looks light and nimble. Getting up to the 10-kilometer mark now. How will it do? Oh! As the turning power, it doesn't quite have the ability to keep it under control. Oh my god, sorry guys. We'll just gloss over that, shall we? I said we'll just... Never mind. Adam Kerman in here, coming in with loads of... What the hell was that? Something just... Oh my god, it just ditched its little external fuel tank. One of the Cyclones has gone already, and one of the Switchblades has taken a very heavy hit, and now, yeah, the Cyclone's gone. Still capable of flying, huh? Hello to Ben. Hello to Dread Pirate Lenny, hello to Comrade 501. So, yeah, 2 kills and a victory. Very nearly not a perfect victory. I'm just going to pour myself some of the old Tesco cheap imitation Vimto. And we'll get straight on to this next fight. We will ride along with Ghosty Kerman this time. And here they get. No, they're not gonna do the heart attack inducing close flyby. open the video, just in case I want to partake. And the competition starts. Ghosty Kermit is around quickly. 2 AMRAAMs away. 2 more. Missiles coming in. Starts breaking. Is he popping flares? Is that? Yeah, they're. It's side. Are they a Sidewinder only craft? I think they might be. The game paused for a second there. I was just thought something had exploded, but no. Ben Kerman himself popping a load of flares, avoiding the missiles. Just Sidewinders back and forth now. Ben Kerman pops a load there. I love the way. I don't know how they got the how they get the fuel tank to auto detach when it runs out. Oh my god! Is it once again? We're down to just the one cyclone fairly early on. It's losing some wing surface. Trying to line up a shot. Maybe not quite stable enough now. He's missing that little bit of wing. Yeah, seems to be having a little bit of a struggle to control it. Yeah, no, that's Ghosty Kerman. That's not the bit we were just looking at. Ah. Okay. 2 fights, 2 perfect victories. Hello, Zombie Slayer. My craft doesn't mess up. You are in at number 4 today, I believe, Action. It's inspired by. It's like when films say, well, some films say based on a true story, which means could be anything from like 25% to 100% accurate, and then there's inspired by true events, which means basically they made the whole film up. They might have chosen a name or two, which is actually a real-life person's name, but that's it. How do they? What is? I'm gonna have to take a look at the. Gonna have to take a look at the action groups for these. Work out how they detach. I assume this just detaches when it's empty. And when does it detach? I'm going to keep an eye on this. Missiles flying back and forth. Because it's almost like it detaches just in time for like the proper dogfighting. Ben Kerman lining up the shot. A couple more missiles away. More coming back his way. Dodges one. That is not far wide. Trying to line up one of the cyclones for another couple of sidewinders. The sidewinder pops enough countermeasures. I didn't see that. Was that empty? Is it just when they run out of missiles? How do you set that up? Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And that cyclone stands very little chance at all. Again, we're down to just the one cyclone. The Switchblade's been very... Well, the Switchblade in that first fight was very lucky that it didn't actually get taken out by that missile. GT Kerman, is this controllable? No, it is not. Is this controllable? Can we land this? Can we land this? GT Kerman, come on! Ah, oh. Never mind. Okay. We didn't get a craft that pulled a perfect victory last in the last stream. Was that the first craft? Was that the first stream where we didn't get a perfect victory? Yeah, I think last stream was the first one we didn't get any perfect victories, so this might be it for this stream. Copper Spikes, hello. That's what I was starting to think. I will endeavour to keep a closer eye on this. So, fourth and penultimate fight for the Switchblade. If it is, then it might be a case of a missed opportunity with the fuel priority, because I wasn't actually concentrating, but it looked like it was still full of fuel when it detached. But if you could get the fuel priority right, where it drains from that first and then you detach it. GT coming hard around. Shortle. 2 AMRAAMs away, 3, 4. Now we'll be closing the distance until they switch to their sidewinders. Oh my god, some of those were coming very close. GT Kerman taking some hard evasive action. Oh god, it's yeah, I really should stop that. Let's try and lighten up on the innuendos. Close range sidewinder from the Cyclone, nothing doing. Oh, nearly had the opportunity to put another one in. Stop it. Stop it, Smith. Stop it. One Cyclone gone. Another Cyclone getting away a sidewinder. To no avail. Oh my god, put some decent damage into one of the Switchblades. But has guns coming in, and this could be tricky for Ghosty Kerman. This could be, yeah, could be physically impossible for Ghosty Kerman. One away from the clean sweep then. Hello, Hilda! And this time I am going to keep an eye on what happens with that external fuel tank. Adventurous. I haven't taken a look. I haven't looked at anything really beyond the craft I've got for today. I need to do a mass sweep through. Yeah, they are pretty OP, to be quite honest. Some of the big S filler parts you get with Airplane Plus. Let's go back to Adam Kerman. Let's get this one going. We are gonna just... Is that the front one I clicked on? Let's just keep an eye on both of them. Let's move a little warning receiver down there. Ably dodges all the missiles, comes around, trying to line up with the AMRAAMs. Liquid fuel, still nothing draining. Nothing is drained from it at all. Still has... Oh my god, one of the Switchblades has taken a hit. Yeah, and it detaches still with a full load of fuel in it. That Switchblade is out. It will not be a perfect victory for the Switchblades. It will not be a perfect run from the Switchblades. Now, Adam Kerman has the attention of 2 Cyclones. has to even things up quickly, and even them up very quickly he does. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my god, that was beautiful. They take the win. But it is not a perfect victory. So Big Boy's SMFL 10F Switchblade ELTP does not become the fourth craft to get a perfect victory in these preliminaries. Top 10 anime comebacks. What is the next one? This should be the Spaceman Phil's YF3 Silence Barrier. Basile de Valencia, hello! Right, check everybody's sort of kind of pointing down the runway. The YF3, and that is by right. And let's get straight to it. One of the Cyclones going just off the side of the runway. Just fancy taking a little scenic detour. Why not? So kind of a more conventional craft here. It's got these control surfaces for the yaw, which is kind of interesting. I think there might be an element of going for maybe some stealth here. Low radar cross section. 4 AMRAAMs away. Is that by the guard menu? Max missile targets 3. So yeah, that's as we'd expect. If it was up against 3 craft, we'd expect it to just pump all 6 missiles out very quickly. Okay, yeah, they do seem to be... Oh my god, this one's actually got an AMRAAM and a Sidewinder left. That's gonna be a balance issue. How about the other one? The other one that's actually got... Oh my god, the other one actually hasn't managed to get many missiles away at all. So, a balance issue and a weight issue seem to be having a little bit of difficulty manoeuvring. Yeah. I mean, pulling plenty of Gs. It's going quite quick. Yeah, going quite fast. Missiles coming in. Manages to dodge them okay. It might be a little bit of a maneuverability issue with this one. Ion Karma not able to get... Dodging the missiles, fine. Not able to get all the missiles away, and then that causes... That causes problems just with this one. Is this just a little lighter? Oh, this one has actually managed to expend its surplus Sidewinder, trying to line up a shot on one of the Cyclones. Gets a little bit of damage. Yeah. Small amount of wing section missing. Let's see if we can go to the... Let's go to the dogfight camera. Oh, nearly some post-stall manoeuvres there. Yeah, the Sparrier with all of its missiles is having some real difficulty manoeuvring. Oh god, it's going to be one of these fights, isn't it? Gunfire going in there, but to no avail, it looks like. Look at that Kerman. Yeah, he does have the edge on manoeuvrability with this. Oh my god, that is some damage. One of the Sparriers is gone. Yeah, the one that didn't manage to get rid of its missiles has paid the price. Paid the price for its lack of manoeuvrability with the extra weight. It's coming in. Is it going? He's switching targets like a madman. Going low. Out of fuel. That is a loss. It seemed really promising to start with. I always hate it when you use this one simple trick. Yeah, that was an interesting fight. How are we doing in the chat? Has yours been accepted? Oh, where? Where's my list? I haven't taken a look at your updated one, Hilda. I will do so. Hang on, didn't you You sent me the background of E2, didn't you? I have had a look at it, but I haven't actually had a look at it for this purpose. Let's get this going. And this time we will follow up. Leg of that Kerman. Who's deciding he doesn't need that much runway. Yeah, I can, if you just want to, One second. Just very quickly. I may just quickly do that now. FAS discussion, you can just download it. Right. My apologies for the interruption there. Leg of that Kerman. Breaking low. Seems to have managed to ably dodge the missiles. Doesn't seem that keen on getting away. Now goes for the sidewinders. Yeah, switching back, flicking back and forth between the two craft. Nobody falling to a missile kill. So in these early stages. The Cyclones, I remember that first live stream when they were just falling to missile kills left, right and centre. Like that, in fact. Just like that. And while they still do happen, it doesn't seem to be as regular at the moment. Steep Kerman. Pair of Sidewinders flying in. Both miss the mark. Steep Kerman is out of missiles. His opponents are not. Comes around trying to line up guns. Doesn't quite manage it. Still popping countermeasures. Comes over the top. Switches targets. Trying to engage. Doing a funny job of it. Yeah, not seeming to have a bit of difficulty lining up the Vulcans. That could be a perfect opportunity. Comes around, can't quite. What's not the? I have no idea what Steep Kerman is doing. Missiles come in, gunfire comes in. Yeah, you're a man down, Steep. You need to make this count. Again, can't quite line up the guns. See what's going. Oh, that's a perfect opportunity. No, he's switching targets. The Silent Sparriers, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity for them to just come in and finish this Cyclone off. Gunfire rains in, missing an engine, missing some wing surface, control surface, missing an engine. It's going to make him much more of a sitting duck. But he still hasn't given up. Steep really still hasn't given up on winning this thing. Gunfire coming in. Gets a scorching, nothing more than that. Manages to avoid gunfire, avoid missiles. Coming over the top, more missiles coming in. Dodges that. Gunfire rains in, he loses more stuff. Not got many control surfaces left, might crash into the sea, and does so. Concurrent viewers, 9 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Quick note to say Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way, then there are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own little Patreon Kerbal, like you've seen here, as well as access to the Patreon-only Discord, you name it, the end of videos, that kind of thing. Well, I have a bachelor's degree in it. I'm not actually an aerospace engineer, because I think you need to be employed as one to actually properly call yourself that. Yeah, let's get going, because these fights are taking a while with these craft. No, I was going to switch to Ion Kerman. Hertfordshire. Ah. So yeah, again, one of these craft gets lots of missiles away, the other doesn't. I'm not sure if these maybe have their speed settings a little too high. Okay, AMRAAM's away, a pair of Sidewinders. Okay, so faring better. One of the cyclones gone. Steep Kerman. Again, the sole survivor of that the initial missile barrage. Pumping missiles out, trying to get a quick revenge kill, level the scores. 2 sidewinders away, just the one left now. Gets a little bit of a scorching, nothing more, but then the missile comes in. And Steep Kerman disappears from the vessel switcher. And it is officially a victory for the Sparriers. 11 likes, thank you very much, everybody. I'm just going to check who is number 3 today. Not this one, Ollie. No. Right. So this is fight number 4. And we start off following Steep Kerman this time. Are you entering a craft for Fighter Subscriber, Ollie? Competition starts. Steep Kerman very quickly around. Full complement of AMRAAMs away. The AMRAAMs don't appear to have troubled the Sparriers any so far. Now into Sidewinder range. Yeah, just some more missile tennis. Sidewinders going back and forth. Oh my god, that was a hail of them going in for that Sparrier. Steep Kerman gets away a couple. Yeah, they don't track. Sparrier pilot gets away sufficient countermeasures. More Sidewinders into the YF3. Steep Kerman manages to get a heavy hit as well. It doesn't look like either of them had taken fatal damage. On Kerman though, one of the Cyclones glued to his tail. Comes around. It's taking a beating. It's taking a thorough beating. Had lost some control surfaces. Now loses both engines. Now loses quite a lot else. Now loses his place on this mortal coil. Josh Kerman is now having his craft disassembled. And it is all over. Oh my god, tries to get an unlikely revenge kill. And sadly doesn't work out. That would have been amazing. So Creep, hello! So one more fight for the YF3 by the Spaceman Phil. Big boy, are you on stream? Still sounds weird. I've got something here. Message requests. just replying to something quickly on the Discord. And then let's get this final one going. And we'll stick with Josh Kerman for this one. Are these just... these are pitch only? Okay. Yeah, full complement of 12 missiles on this craft. We haven't seen many that actually go down this route. Over the top. 4 AMRAAMs away. Radar tracking comes in again, has to break off. The missiles coming in. Popping plenty of countermeasures, manages to avoid those. Gets around. Pair of sidewinders, another pair of sidewinders. Ah, it's one of the cyclones. Effectively down and out. Steep Kerman. Yeah. Not one for this world. Legolat Kerman. Switches to sidewinders. It's the old short-range sidewinder. The YF3 pops enough countermeasures to avoid. Now going in with guns though. Does manage to scorch the silence barrier, but nothing more than that. Oh, now it's something more than that. The silence barrier is no more. It is effectively one-on-one. Steep Kerman, I'm not sure if... No, not providing a distraction to the silence barrier. It is effectively a one-on-one over here. I think the Cyclone has... Yeah, the other Cyclone crashes into the sea. Gunfire coming in. Still 2 AMRAAMs and 2 sidewinders. A little bit of extra weight on the silence barrier. It's going hell for leather though. It's actually... putting some distance between himself and the Cyclone. I don't think it will be enough to come over and line up a shot as he's attempting to do at the moment. Yeah, starting to rain in. Little bits of gunfire. Taking some damage. Oh, that stripped him of those little control surfaces that do the yaw. That's not going to be good. Yeah, and has lost all the control surfaces on the back of the wings. Oh, and has now run out of fuel. Yeah, I think these forward canards do control roll as well, but it's obviously not a very controllable craft at the moment. Yeah. And sadly finishes with a loss, but they do get a kill. Huh. Secreep. No. No, it has not been. And it is not... it's not scheduled for today either. Unless I've forgotten who made some of my craft. Well, I mean, not in the preliminary streams. Obviously, we've seen your stuff in the mailbag before. So, the next craft is the Raphael FAS by Josue. This one, as I was looking through the craft, this one got a red tick which means I needed to make some adjustments to bring it in line with the rules. Yeah, there's a lot of attention to detail on this thing. Just there's a couple of missile rails just for the little protrusion there. What is that protrusion on craft? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's not something like a static pitot tube. And the way he's done the refueling arm again there were a lot of intakes on this craft. Some of which I thought, yeah, that's not really. So I've closed up some of those intakes. Hence why it's the FAS A. Sorry, I've just spotted something. I just want to double check. Yeah, it's 42 each, isn't it? 504. Okay, yeah, we're good. Sorry. There's just a little bit of extra chaffage and flareage going on there. Where are the flare dispensers? Come out wherever you are. There they are. Okay, yeah. That's fine, that's fine. I was just wanting to absolutely double check there. Right. Yosemite Kerman. And I've lost the chat window, haven't I? Eh. Two clean suits on the cyclone server. So I looked at it today and I forgot to set up countermeasures. Well, I take the opportunity to go back and fix that quickly. We have 12 countermeasures. Yeah, 12 countermeasure dispensers maximum. Anyway, let's quick save this. Start the competition because we need to get our asses in gear. Yeah, that was a different faculty. Because our faculty was aerospace, mechanical, civil, so aerospace systems, mechanical, automotive, civil and building services engineering. And then within the department we also had there was the other engineering faculty which dealt with the electrical side of things, and I think we also had mathematics and computer science. Or was computer science a different department? I can't remember. Oh my god, one of the cyclones has gone already. Not the most stable craft. Definitely got definitely interesting tactic here. Not the most stable craft. Ghosty Kerman, everything's frozen. Let it go, let it go. Oh, Ghosty Kerman is missing a control surface. I was about to say still has plenty of missiles, but now has had some of them blown off. Has an engine blown off, has had everything blown off. Ben Kerman. Oh. Oh my god. Was there a friendly fire incident there? Did that say that one of these had had some parts damaged? Did I read that wrong? I might have read that wrong. Anyway. A solid start. Oh, a little bit of flipping out there. Excuse me a second, I'm sure that'll be absolutely fine. 15 likes, thank you very much everybody. I'm just going to go quickly while this damn thing sorts itself out and see what's going on here. What's going on with the stats for today's video. Huh. Yeah, not bad. Oh, that looks promising. Second fight then. A solid start. Jesus. They had the upper hand for most of the fight, but there was it certainly wasn't as one-sided as some of the fights I've seen. Medical engineering. Yeah, that's it's sort of mostly dealing with that sort of medical devices, isn't it? Dinano, hello! Gallifrey and Wren, hello! Dinano? 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 Oh my god! One of the cyclones is gone. The other one's still carrying a full complement of sidewinders, which is never a good sign. Coming round, launching missiles. Tries to go for the short-range missile, doesn't manage it. Is having missiles stripped off of him by the gunfire. Needs to come around and get some missiles away at one of his targets, otherwise it's gonna be curtains. And yeah, it's curtains. Oh wow, these are not the most stable thing. Yeah, in a dogfight against some better craft, that may well cost them. But as it, that was just cruel. As it is against the Cyclone F2s, they seem to be doing just fine. It does sound interesting. I picked the wrong specialty. I think I should have gone for mechanical engineering, really. Just because the aerospace stuff is interesting, but when it came to like the really advanced aerodynamics, and you're trying to simultaneously work out partial differentials with respect to both conservation of momentum and conservation of energy, with respect to things, the velocity and the density and the temperature of the air, and it's just in 3 dimensions. It's just like brain starts trickling out your ear. I think I can't. If someone comes to me and says that's not right, that's not what you do, it was a long time ago. It was something along those lines, the final aerodynamics stuff. That's right along with Adam Kerman. If I had my, I mean, if I could go back, because I just went and did two extra A levels, which everyone who's been paying attention on the stream will know, and I did chemistry and biology. And chemistry, I did very well in biology, but chemistry was incredibly interesting to study. I think I would have done better in that if I didn't have to spend most of my revision time on biology. Because I knew that I could get a respectable grade in chemistry with doing very little revision, but without doing any revision, without doing lots of revision in biology, I was absolutely screwed. Yeah, a little bit unsteady, Raphael's, but it's just that little bit. It's a little bit unsteady, but not too much, that I've seen work so often for so many craft. It does mean they can get around quickly. They can turn to face quickly, get missiles away. One of the cyclones is gone. Ben Kerman manages to freeze the space-time continuum. If I had a load of money, I would go back and yeah, that's that fight over, isn't it? If I had a load of money, I'd go back and I'd do a couple more A-levels. I would do psychology and philosophy, and then I'd want to go and do more degrees, and because I want to go and do, like, I think psychology would be interesting. I think philosophy would be interesting. I think chemistry would be really interesting. It's not the right word there. I'm going to get off now. See you later, comrade. 1-5-1. This is just butchery. If I could afford to spend all my time just learning stuff, that's if I invent something that makes me a billionaire. I think that's one of the routes I'd take. I think I'd stick with the channel as well. Everybody has these third-party force rapid dismantling. Or would I do that if I had £1 billion? Oh, my bachelor's thing was a waste of time. I just cranked something out. It was very clear to me early on that it was going to be a pile of crap. Oh, for God's sake. Nice. It is very interesting. Yeah, put more effort in than I did. I got such a bad case of third year apathy. Such a bad case of third year apathy. I wasn't that motivated about anything when I was sort of like university age. Found my time over again and all that stuff. 17 likes, thank you very much everybody. Just time to check some more stats from today to see how things are going. Oh wow, the Destroy the KSC again is motoring up the the recent videos list. I built an ultrasonic camera which sadly did not like I expected, then again it was built from basics. No, Hertfordshire, I enjoyed Hertfordshire. I really did enjoy Hertfordshire. I'm just saying I personally was not a motivated student, which is something that goes right back. I was just never a particularly motivated student, whether it's, you know, from primary school, secondary school, university, and sort of nowadays I sort of like, wish I'd worked harder. I'm going to quick save that. Yeah, gifted but lacking motivation was basically, that was my school report at every point during my schooling. Now Hertfordshire, the aerospace course, it's a decent uni. Decent course there. Excited for the release of KSP? I am. I'd love to see. Well, I've got a computer that can probably run it now, so that's nice. Right, we're with Ghosty Kerman for the fourth fight for Josue Raphael FAS A, because I had to adjust it. Ben Kerman, €5. Thank you very much. That is incredibly generous. Ooh, pardon me. It's an interesting course, the aerospace engineering course, because the university itself was basically set up by British Aerospace. Ah, one of the cyclones has effectively... Oh no, just damaged. Just got caught in the blast radius, didn't do anything fatal. Oh my god, that is looking a little bit more fatal. Loses all... The amount of air intakes on this thing. Now it's lost them all. So this is interesting. Oh my god, is that mutual kills? No, it is not. The Raphael actually has actually fallen. I thought this was on course for for a clean sweep. But no. Okay, last fight. Let's get this Yeah, because basically the university itself was effectively set up as a polytechnic by British Aerospace to churn out graduates for its headquarters, which were down the road in Hatfield. So it's kind of got strong industry links. I haven't paid attention to it really since I've left, so I don't know what the course is like at the moment. So that you'd have to research that really. Very good at random points, yeah. One of the cyclones, or was it both the cyclones? Anyway, I'll have to watch it back. But they sort of got caught in the blast radius of the missile, but only just. They took a scorching, but no real damage that affected them. And then they managed to get a double whammy on one of the Raphaels, and yeah, that was it for that one. And then they managed to team up and get that last one down as well. Right. Final fight. Josue's Raphael FAS. Was it Raphael? I'm not sure entirely. Which university actually have a certificate from Cambridge? Ooh, very nice. Watermelon slice. Raphael got double teamed. No. I like that watermelon slice. Just walks in, unilateral declaration. I am not late. That little bit of instability. A little bit of instability to the craft, which has actually served it very well in 3 of the fights. I will be riding along with with Josue's craft, so I have no idea if that was the undoing. Suspect it might have been a contributing factor. It does give them that edge in turning to face and getting those missiles away. But you can very easily lose a lot of speed. You can very easily... Oh my god, one of them's been hit. Oh my god, they're both gone. Yeah, you can very easily lose a lot of speed. Makes it a pain in the ass to dodge missiles. Yeah, it can be hard to line up your guns. Right. Do I go for a quick restart? I think I might go for a quick restart, just because I think it would actually be quicker in the long run. No, LEGO Laxcraft is not on today. We've had Big Boy, the Spaceman Phil, and Josue craft by those people. And now, what am I talking? What am I? Where am I going? Where am I? Yeah, next, it is the FAS A12M DSD Hendrix nerfed by Action. I am going to do a quick restart. So yes, thank you very much to Ben for the €5. That is very kind. And now, as we're about halfway through the stream, perfect opportunity to say, Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way. There are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own little patron Kerbal like we've been featuring here, as well as your name, access to the Patreon-only Discord, your name at the end of videos, that kind of thing. Right. Professor and the Super Cyclone. I don't know, Super Cyclone sounds quite cool. Any feedback on today's video, by the way, guys? Oh my god, I have for the video you've just put out, most recently put out, they give you ranking by views compared to your last 10 videos at this point in time. This amount of time after you've released it. So first 4 hours, 4 minutes compared to your typical 4 minutes, it's 4th out of the 10. Today's video is 4th out of the 10 videos. About 2 hours after I released it, it was 8th amongst the previous 10 videos. So it's getting a second wind. Yeah, isn't it just? Let's check the likes and all that jazz. Oh, nice. Any feedback from today's video, by the way? Super Cyclone would be awesome when the great comeback. Now this shouldn't take too long because there aren't that many mods in my Fido subscriber install. Took you a while to figure out your vessel mover. How do you mean? Super Panther and the Super Collector. Oh god. Oh yeah, when I did the vessel mover with the yeah, that was, oh god, that was fun. Sensing a theme with these names. I do appreciate some good plot development. Ah, dear. I'd like to see the Super Tiger Tail. I think that might be interesting. How are we doing? SXT. Herding. I haven't looked at these little loading hints for ages. Airplane Plus. That reminds me, I was advised to get the beta of the latest. I suppose you could call it Airplane Plus Continued. It's going to be under new management, but sadly I've had to revert to the vanilla version for this because some of the parts aren't working properly, and it basically crippled one of the craft we were going to be looking at today. We're doing 8 viewers, 22 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Very, 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 very kind. TBCN, hello. Let's see if I can see your... Oh, that's the Super Club. Oh, nice. I like what you've done there. Anyway, start game again. So that took 5 minutes. I think that'll probably save us 5 minutes over the course of the stream. Nice. How are the preliminaries? Well, 3 crafts so far this stream. No clean sweeps. Big Boy's craft came closest, but lost a craft in like the last or the penultimate fight. Oh, I see. Yes, I remember. And then I said, no, it's going to have to be one or the other. So those were the. I thought I knew the Clubtail one. Obviously, I knew what that was inspired by, but the others I didn't. I didn't cotton on. The Super Panther. Yeah, those are nice. Anyway. We move on, not Vessel Mover. We move on to Action and his FAS 12M DSD Hendrix nerfed A, because I had to adjust it, because otherwise the colours wouldn't work. Little custom decal. Yeah, I had to squish the image down so it doesn't quite sharp as it should do there, but oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And yeah, I had to fiddle about with the wings to get the colours to work. But, yep. Quick save this again. So yeah, the first fight of Action's craft versus the Cyclone F2s. Vaguely plain boss. Yeah, I think it was the beta of the new Airplane Plus that I installed, which actually crippled one of the parts, which our 5th craft, the craft we're going to be featuring after this, was using. Okay. Oh my god, a lot of those are getting close to the... How many missiles is this set up for? 2 missiles per target, 1 max missile target. Yeah, this version of ED Armory does do some strange stuff. Have the Cyclones gotten away? The Cyclones have gotten away. This one managed to get away 2 of its AMRAAMs. Yeah, same with this one. But the Hendrixes are closing the distance rapidly. Legobat Cannon does manage to get around, gets a short-range Sidewinder kill. GT Kerman trying to get a quick revenge kill, manages it. It is 1-on-1. Comes over the top. These crafts seem remarkably well matched. It's a turning competition. Neither craft seemed that keen to actually turn though. Here we go. Here's the joust. They line themselves up. Oh my god! It's a missile hit. The Cyclone went for missiles. It does it again. I don't know how that's going to affect the stability and balance of the... Oh my god! Let's say the stability and balance of the Hendrix, but the Hendrix manages to pull off that final kill. It's an opening win for all the Hendrixes. The Hendrices? It's like maths-based joke for some of you there. Jesus, that was a little esoteric. Never mind. What are we doing? Yes. Yeah, good first fight. And away from anything, the last Hendrix has a nose job. That is one way to put it. Let's look at this from the point of view of Ion Kerman. Oh Jesus! Every time. One of the other things in my regular BDA install, I updated to the latest version of P-Wings Modified, and my god, the amount of bugs that's ironed out. Although my my procedural wing craft are now ridiculously overpowered. Oh my god, is that one of the Hendrix? One of the Hendrixes is gone. Josh Kerman now barreling down upon the two Cyclones. Has a bit of a job on. Gets away a couple of Sidewinders of his own. One of them's tracking, one of them hits. One of the Cyclones looks like it is heavily damaged. Which version? You're going for the Cyclone F2. They are... Hendrix is engaging the healthy Cyclone. So, looks like it is managing to get around as well. Ion Kerman nearly manages to come over the top and line up guns. Yeah, I think the Hendrix has the better of him in the turn though. Yeah, it is now properly one-on-one. The Cyclone gets a missile away. Rakes guns down the back of the Hendrix. Doesn't look like there's any serious damage being done, although that won't stay that way for very long. Oh my god. It's another one survivor battle. Yeah, I mean it is just I took the Cyclone, I made some adjustments to the Cyclone, the F1B version that was that had this role in the season 3 of Fighters Prescriber, and I just gave it a tune up and adjusted the wings and what have you, and yeah, seems to have done it the world of good. Right, so third fight. Let's follow Josh Kerman up. to learn. Yeah, that's true. After this season is finished, I need to start designing the first of my, like, next generation of fighters. What I sort of consider my, like, third generation fighters. So many AMRAAMs. Josh Kerman fires the last of them. Yeah, it looks like that one was tracking that craft, another one tracking that craft. No missile kills so far. Two of them get a bit too close in the air. One of the Cyclones now has the attention of both of the Hendrixes. Josh Kerman having to pop countermeasures. Oh my god! The other Cyclone, without the attention of any of the Hendrixes, manages to sneak in and get a kill. Oh my god! Both the Cyclones in good health. I think the Hendrix is a bit of a glass cannon. Just from the way it's been fighting, it's been impressive, but yeah, maybe lacking a little something. I did have to make Action tone it down. I did. The reason it says nerfed in the vessel description is because I did reject the first version as being crossing the line with regards to the rules. Kenji Mendizable? Hello. Kenji. Nice to have you along. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. 7 kilometers. So it swings. The results swing in favour of the Cyclones. I'm sure the Hendrixes will be trying to even things out, though. Just the way they plaster their opponents with missiles. The Legovax craft only managing to get away a pair of the AMRAAMs, which is a lot less than they usually do. Although I think one of the things I've seen in these fights is that getting rid of all your missiles too early, you know, as opposed to having like a couple of sidewinders left towards the end, can be a pretty serious disadvantage. Oh my god! That's the Hendrix again. Oh my god, that was kind of beautiful. I mean, it's got the guns, it seems to have plenty of countermeasures, but it doesn't seem to be using them as optimally as it could do. More missiles fly in, it gets a scorching. Oh my god, that was... this is what I mean about the missiles thing. Sometimes having a few of them towards the end... it's lost all engines. Having a few of them towards the end can work in your favour. Nose job again. Where's my previous results page? Damn it, God, hello! Yeah, I mean, I can do. We'll fly along with GT Kerman for this, the Hendrix's final fight. How many... I can't remember when I last actually updated the leader, but I think I updated it after... I know I updated it after 18 craft had gone, after the third Preliminaries live stream. I'll have to see if I can see when I did update it, see if I've updated it since, and then I'll have to update it, obviously, after tonight. But if we do, I'll post a screenshot, or maybe just post the file. The Hendrixes look like they have the cyclones on the back foot here, which I think is where they sort of prefer to keep them. One of the cyclones gone, and gone in style, and the other one. It's just, when you see how effortlessly... What happened there? Hendrix crashed and burned. I think, was that suicide wind, or was that a friendly fire incident? When you see how easily the Hendrixes can take another craft out, and then you see how easily it gets destroyed. Such a glass cannon, this one. Right, that was the last setup I managed to get, well, set up before the stream, so we're going to have to go set up these other ones. Sidewinder trapped under the wing. Kenji, have you submitted a craft for Fighter subscriber? Let me check the mailbag. Oh, yes, you have. Yes, no, we've got a lot of craft to get through, so yours isn't in tonight's preliminary. Right, so very quickly I've got to go grab the next craft, set up the fight, quick save it, and then we'll get underway. The next craft is the ASFK Shinden 2 by C. Semper Tyrannis. Again, another craft I had to make adjustments to bring it in line with the rules. Yeah, and this was the craft that was just would not work with the newer version of oh, what am I trying to say? Airplane Plus. Ended up with accidental ramming with total death both sides. It is. It's a pair of the cheetahs. One on top of the other. Let's maneuver these into place quickly. Spawn another one. They are, yeah, they're not, I mean, they're certainly not up to the standard of the Saturns. But, yeah. They are pretty cool, though. Make sure I pick the adjusted version. So our fifth and penultimate craft. I was wondering if which craft was afoot. No, see, it's sort of like a kind of a bit of a vertical stacked double body. Sorry, just looking at something someone put it in Craft Showcase on the Discord. It looks interesting. So we're back up to the top of the list. Anybody else want their own patron Kerbal? Link to the patron in the description. Get the other Cyclone out and then we will get this one started. I don't know, because whether Cyclone F2 it's obviously significantly better than the original Cyclone. I'm not sure whether I should go through and actually go through and sort of, you know, remaster my own craft. My own old craft. But I think what I'm just going to, once this is over, once Season 4 of Fighter Subscriber is over, I think, as I said, I'm just going to sort of, I think my main focus will be push on and start developing, because it will be a replacement for the, I think it's the Red Hawk that's next on the schedule to be replaced. Okay, quick save. I am going to go and save this like properly as well. Pre-55. Right, so Steak Carman. Let's see what these things can do. Yeah, it's one just slightly under the other, which I did think looked quite cool. Yeah, with the new version of newer version of Airplane Plus, the Delta Advanced winglet it did not work at all. It did not register as having a control surface on it. It did not register as having any wing surface on it. So those were in effect not there. So this craft was not particularly stable. So I did have to switch back. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna, for the next generation, I think I am. The Red Hawk is sort of like part of my conventional family, and then you've got the Clubtails, who are part of the the Spike Tails, which are part of the Dragonfly family, and I think I'm going to keep those two those two families going for the time being, and then the Lynx should be the last of the current craft to be replaced. I'm not sure if I want to do another one of the. Oh my god! One of the cyclones is gone, completely gone. I'm not sure if I want to just try something completely new, because there are some inherent disadvantages with that sort of like that flying wing design. I'll see what I fancy doing anyway. Oh my god! I think that's missile suicide. I think the advantage may have switched back to the Cyclones after the early loss of a craft. Oh my god! Yosemite Kerr and his craft damaged, lost a tail fin. No missiles left. Yeah. So certainly hyper-maneuverable, but oh my god, managing to use the aforementioned hyper-maneuverability, nearly getting guns onto the Cyclone. I think he may have actually just slightly scorched the Cyclone. Oh, there we go. Oh my god! Oh, that was so close! That was so close! The Cyclone coming in, determined to finish it off. No, just going too... Oh my god! Yeah, there we go. Loses an engine. Again, turning wrap. Oh my god! It's hand to hand. I think the Cyclone does have enough to survive it, though. It does start with a loss for C Semper Temp. C Semper. What was it? C Semper Tyrannis. Or C Semper Tyrannis' craft. WTF was this fight? Be Frank, hello! Oh, thank you very much. $9.99 US dollars. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Be Frank. That is very, 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 very generous of you. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. And I hope you have a good. So what's the time there? A good rest of your afternoon and a good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to Be Frank. Thank you very much to Ben for the donations so far today. Very, very, very kind. Very much appreciated. I gotta make sure I keep quite a healthy amount of money in reserve at the moment. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Be Frank. A healthy amount of money in reserve at the moment because I don't know when KSP2 is dropping. Missiles away. Ben Kerman's Cyclone looked a little unstable there. What are you doing, man? Ben, what do you think you're doing? Oh my god, one of the Shindens has taken a hit already. It looks like it was just a glancing blow, no real damage. Everything's frozen. Everything's frozen again. Steve Kerman fires an AMRAAM low, but it does pick its nose up to track. Again, a narrow miss with one of the missiles on that Cyclone there. Steve Kerman continuing to track his target. Switches to the Sidewinders. Doesn't get a lock. Really having difficulty getting a lock. Now gets one. from about 3 kilometers out. Doesn't track again. Short range sidewinder, maybe for that. No! Gets hit by a sidewinder himself. And oh my god, one of the Cyclones has taken a hit. That's a Cyclone gone and a Shinden gone. It's one-on-one again. But the Shinden was distracted by the falling Cyclone. I'm not sure the Shindens have the maneuverability to get out of that little yeah. I think the Cyclones have the better of the oh, it's disappeared off the vessel switcher. I think the Cyclones have the better of the maneuverability, so I think when Yosemite Kerman was distracted by that other Cyclone, I think that was game over. Yes. But again, they managed to get a kill. Shinden's wings like to fall off. They do. They really do. So, with one exception, every craft that has actually managed a kill has also managed a win. The one exception is Varencia's craft, which managed 3 kills but still didn't manage to win. Let's start the competition. We will go along with Yosemite Kerman this time. So yeah, I think they could have won that last one, but as I said, the Shinden 2 getting distracted by the crippled Cyclone was kind of the end for it. Going up to the 10 kilometers. There we go, the competition starts. They're not... I wouldn't say they're that unmaneuverable. I think they need a bit of tuning. Oh my god. Didn't get enough speed up. Didn't pop enough countermeasures. One of the Shindens is gone already. Steep Kerman. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's using its ailerons for ailerons as elevators. That is not usually a good move. Coming in, doesn't manage to hit. Sidewinder away. Starts to line up with the guns. Another Sidewinder away. The Cyclone pops plenty of countermeasures. Comes around, can't quite bring guns to bear. Look at the gimbal on those engines, and that, yeah. Well, that's just a good old-fashioned ass whipping. So that's, yeah. Oh no, one of the Cyclones has had its engines blown off. I will have to count that as a kill, because if that happened before the Shinden 2. It was disabled before the Shinden 2 was itself disabled or killed. So I will count that as a kill for the Shindens. And the classic mistake of shoot flares in all directions, which will just direct the missile towards you. Yeah. So, no wins so far for the Shinden 2. In the yeah, this is the penultimate craft. The penultimate craft of today's preliminaries goes into its penultimate fight. Again, it's another one of these craft which just needs that last little bit of polishing. So the fourth fight, we will stick with Ben Kerman for this one. Just bring up the camera tools. Target dogfight centroid. Okay. And I think we might turn that on for this one. Although the sound effects might get... The sound effects might be turned off. Then Kerman comes around, hunting out the missiles. And the camera shake might get toned down as well. Usually the AI's flying over 6 times even when it derps. It can be quite a beautiful thing. Okay, it looks like... Oh, that's coming close. Not close enough. It does look like the Shindens... Yeah, they managed to survive that first volley. Ben Kerman has a missile coming for him, but again manages to get the... Oh my god, one of the Shindens has taken a hit. It looks like it might have just been a bit of a scorching, nothing serious. Ben Kerman, though, is now on the case. Again, two of the Cyclones are ganging up on one of the Shindens, and that was kind of fatal when the Shindens do it, but I think the Cyclones may have gotten away with it. Ah, the game grinds to a halt again. Yeah. Wait, what happened? One of the Cyclones got hit. I think that was friendly fire, but it's still capable of flying, so that will not go down as a kill. That is a loss, though. Again, the old nose job. Right. Final fight for the Shinden 2s. My friend and I competed in a prop plane dogfight without this as an airborne ballet. The yellow altitude flying was especially good. Yeah, how long did that thing go on for? I like the nose job is catching on. So what's this? This is the 29th craft we've seen so far. The next set of preliminaries will be on Tuesday. And yeah, we've got a fair few craft to look through. Right. Final fight then. We'll go back to flying along with Steak Kerman. And when the game unfreezes, we'll get this started. Yeah. I like the cheetahs. There's just something. They're just like one-axis super gimbling panthers in a way. I don't know what C. Semper Tyrannis was going for on this, but I'm guessing he really did not want to run out of intake air. Steak Kerman did not get any missiles away. That's strange and possibly fatal. Oh my god, one of the Shindens has gone already. Yeah. Basically just disappears into dust. Steak Kerman managing to get a single AMRAAM away. That's not going to be enough to save him in the greater scheme of things. Another one away. Oh, those missiles are coming close. Another one away. He'll need to start getting very lucky with some of those with a missile hit if he is to have any chance of turning this one around. Oh my god, and that might be it. No, it isn't. So the ASFK Shinden 2 takes the record for the most kills by a craft that didn't actually manage to win any of its fights, with 4. Right, I'm going to have to quickly set up the final craft. Thank you very much. Good game, bro. Thank you very much. I don't suppose there's a pronunciation guide for your username. Last craft, we've already had. How many have we had today? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've had 5 crafts, so this is the 6th and final one of today. Not the final craft of the whole preliminaries. There's still plenty of those to come. Or at least one more. So, what do we have for ourselves now? This is Mises, or Mies Pardon, depending on which username you're choosing. He originally sent me his KX4A, which sadly was did cross the line. So he has instead come back with the KX4B, the now fully rules compliant KX4B, which looks... It's not the prettiest craft, but I have a feeling it could be very effective. Ah, bodes well, Hilda. Let's So far, the last two streams, this stream and the last stream, sorry, last stream and this stream so far, well, the last preliminary and this, you know what I mean. No perfect wins, no perfect defeats, which we were actually getting in relative abundance in the three previous preliminaries. So what's the time? 7 minutes to by my clock. So we will be running a little over, but I'm sure we it's not going to be too much of an issue. Right. Let's get you down. It's the secret weapon, sucking all of the air and leaving none for the enemy. Oh, come on. Yeah, the game's starting to slow down. God, I hate to think how slowly this would be going if I hadn't done a restart. So I think that might be the way. I don't think I'll be doing it for things like the mailbag. But for things like this, just where the turnover of the actual dogfights is just so quick. Yeah, I think for these preliminaries it might be kind of a must-do. We're doing 5 minutes to now. Get you all nicely set up. Oh, custom teams, nice. "28 likes, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you once again to Ben and to B Frank for the very kind Super Chat donations. And one last Cyclone F2, not that far down. Not that far down either. Round you go. Okay, I think we are all, I think we're ready to go. So the final craft, the KX4B by Mises. Let's get this one. You are nosing quite badly. Turn you out a little bit. Start the competition. I mean, not quite a traditional delta wing on the KX4B, but going for the elevons slash are these? Yeah, these are set for pitch and roll. Oh my god, that was interesting. I wasn't expecting them to do that with that much wing surface, but okay. Fair enough. It does mean they can get missiles away very, very quickly, although it'd be interesting to see how much speed they lose if they start pulling that kind of manoeuvre. So when they get a lot closer, I didn't lose that much there. This craft, who is in this craft? Why can't I see Ghosty Kerman? I think Ghosty Kerman went down from like 300 meters per second to 200 meters per second, pulling pretty hard manoeuvre. Manages to get guns in. Oh, missile strike on the other KX-4B, although trying to get a quick bit of revenge. That was not far away. Another short-range Sidewinder. Keeps going for them. That was not far away either. It's an interesting tactic. Just keep going for the really short-range Sidewinders. Oh my god, one of the Cyclones has gone. The KX-4B though, I think it like turned itself out of a little too much velocity there. Kept going until the velocity just dropped too low and then span out. I think it's still having problems with that one. The other one though seems to be doing better and seems to be. Oh my god, that one having real problems. Seems to have recovered though. Popped a Sidewinder. The other one pops a Sidewinder at the Ion Kerman Cyclone. Comes over the top. Missile comes in. So it is victory. First blood and victory to the KX-4Bs. You'd sooner spin out than get off your tail. They are a bit weird, aren't they? See what this second fight has in store for them, because what I was saying earlier about keeping missiles, you know, keeping like Sidewinders back for later on in the fight, yeah, it does seem to be emerging as a successful tactic. Big boy, hello! How are you? Let's get the vessel mover out the way. Oh, I did mean to save this actually. Just in the same way I've saved all the others. Right, and let's go and start this competition, and we'll fly along with no, not you. Fly along with Josh Kerman. If the game will unfreeze. There we go. Second fight for the KX-4B. Let's see if we can learn anything from the Cyclone's perspective. Because like when we were fighting Joswe's craft earlier, just the way it was just a little bit unsteady. Sometimes that can be good because you can get round really quickly. You can turn and face. You can get missiles away. You can get a cheeky short-range Sidewinder away if you have any left. But sometimes it can be it's kind of a mixed blessing. But these KX-4Bs, they really are taking that to new heights. Josh Kerman popping plenty of chaff, just about managed to shake those AMRAAMs at the last minute. A couple of missiles away at the KX-4Bs. Nothing happening so far. Josh Kerman comes around. He's going to go for a Sidewinder. It doesn't happen. Oh! 5 parts damaged. Oh my god, it is spun out quite badly. We'll need to get some speed back. Doesn't seem even remotely interested in getting some speed back. One of the cyclones has gone. Oh my god. Yeah, armed with a single GAU 8. Still going. Oh my god, this is madness. This is absolute madness. This craft cannot be that good. What we doing? It seems to be advantageous. Yeah, a tad terminal is fine. Yourself, how's the stream been? Not bad. I tried something for the first time. I sort of did a restart midway through the stream. Seems to have prevented the worst of the whole game starting to grind to a halt. Nothing like a point-blank nope for emergencies. A petition we rename the 4B the Doom Pancake. So you can lose off 4 RAM rounds per craft and keep a bunch of sidewinders flooded. Yeah. Or you can just the amount of missiles you carry and the missiles per target and what have you, but I second that motion. Although not at the moment. I do think it's just because I think it's like 30 fights per preliminary stream. And that's assuming you don't get any restarts from craft colliding with each other, which we have. You know you can open multiple instances of KSP. Yeah? Oh my god, look at the turning bug on that. Look at the turning bug on... Oh my god. Right, can I actually get this to work? This is going to be a challenge. Okay, ready. Okay. I'm going to need to turn you... I'm going to get you a bit further down the runway. Right, move... It's frozen, it's frozen, it's frozen, it's frozen, it's frozen. Right. What are you doing? God, I'm going to have to sort this one out again. Okay, let's go for 60. Move vessel. Let's get you round to, I reckon, about... Let's get you around to 60. I'm going to have to redo you now. To 60. One of these is... Oh my god! What is going on? Let's get you around to 80. You are just taking the mickey now. Just ripping the piss. Okay, these craft don't seem to be quite so bad. Let's get you... I think we can probably get away with getting you around to 90. You are already all the way around there. 60. You're already all the way around there. 65. Right, quickly. Nothing collided with anything. To give a computer an aneurysm. It proceeds to try and ruin reality as well. This is the third fight, so I was going to be going along with, I believe this is GT Kerman's plane, although the non-commercial cockpit F-14 doesn't have any... Oh, will you stop that? You are... How have you not died yet? How have you not died yet doing crap like that? This is, I don't know what to make of this. How do you keep doing this? I'm just going to switch to dogfight camera. Seriously, how do you keep doing this? Hopping counters. Oh my god, that is one of the KX-4Bs gone. I think this is Ghosty Kerman's craft. Managed to avoid missiles, does not manage to avoid guns coming in from one of the Cyclones. And for a craft which got 2 absolutely ridiculous victories, it is a very, very quick and convincing loss from the KX-4Bs. Well, this thing is like my Falchion, but somehow even more derpy. It's got character. I'll give it that. This is Mises or Mies Pardon, depending on if you're using his Discord or his YouTube handle. Oh, I've got those are the messages. Yeah, those are the messages I got earlier. So, 3 fights down. Well, I mean, over the course of the whole stream, this is 28 fights down, 2 to go. 28 likes. Yeah, it's really slowing down, isn't it? Quick check on how today's video is doing. Yeah, tis doing well. No crazy turning bug. Oh, wrong one. Right, let's see if this will work. So, what's this? 4th fight. Yeah, we're going to stick with Iron Curtain for this one. Competition starts. That one coming around quickly. Missiles away. I only manages to get 3 of the AMRAAMs away. Something paused. Is that... I can't see if that's debris. That's a lot of stuff. Or is that just missiles? I can't tell. Yep, one of the KX-4Bs is gone. Both of the KX-4Bs have gone. That was short but sweet. How can they win like that in 2 fights and then lose like that in the next 2 fights? Cyclones have had enough. They've had enough of this crap. Their patience has worn out. It's like 2 losses to these things. No more. Kenji, your craft is not in this preliminary. Is not in today's preliminary. I don't know who's going to be in Tuesday's preliminary. I need to take a look through the craft I've got. Yeah, and check on them. Come on. Load you bastard. Just got one more fight to do. Oh god, that's going to set them. That's going to set them rotating quickly, 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 quickly. Oh my god, those two are heading for each other. I think it might be okay though. Did we get away with it? I think we got away with it. So, following along with Ghosty Kerman. Not that you'd know, because his portrait is missing. But he's in there somewhere. Can we actually... No, there's no IVA for this. I do want to go and see the internal view from the cyclones quickly though. That is quite cool. Anyway, yes, we were going to be flying along with Ghosty Kerman. Another missile goes, losing a lot of velocity there. That might not be a good idea. Something just exploded. Was that the other KX-4B? That was the other KX-4B. The one KX-4B following in with the cyclones. It's not looking good. It is not looking good for Ghosty Kerman. Probably plenty of countermeasures, but yeah, close range sidewinder. The which is the trademark move of the KX-4B, or the Doom Pancake, as the stream has renamed it. Takes a smattering. Takes. What is going on with this thing? It's dying. That's what's going on with this thing. Huh. Well then. Two wins followed by two. I was about to say impressive wins. I think bizarre wins will be more like it, and then 3 consecutive losses. Weird. Okay. So, 30 fights later, that is the 5th round of the preliminaries done. Another 6 craft, one of which came very close to a perfect set of wins, but just fell short. And yeah, see Semper Tyrannis' craft, again another weird one. 4 kills out, but no actual wins. The KX-4Bs look funny. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So, yeah, next round of the preliminaries, round 6 of the preliminary. Round 6 of the preliminaries will be on Tuesday. Mailbag stream on Saturday, and the usual video on Saturday afternoon. But I suppose I'll see most of you here on the Tuesday stream. But yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you very much to Ben and to B Frank for the kind super chat donations. Thank you to everybody who sent in a craft, and for those for today, for those of you who sent in a craft and I haven't got back to you and you haven't seen it yet, you will either see it or I will get back to you in due course. Yeah, I hope to see most of you again on Tuesday. Until then though, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.